Hello everyone. Welcome to the Formula for Success and Wealth channel, where you learn how to build lasting wealth and live smart, with intention, clarity, and power. You see, the whispers of opulence carry secrets the impoverished never get to hear. While many remain trapped in a loop of limiting beliefs, the truly wealthy break free from 6 invisible shackles, chains that silently keep most people stuck in the scarcity mindset. Today, I invite you on a powerful journey of self-discovery. We're going to expose these hidden burdens that may be holding you back from financial freedom. The same burdens I once carried, mistaking them for signs of progress. But in truth, they were anchors in disguise, quietly pulling me deeper into the murky waters of debt, doubt, and disillusion. If you're ready to break free, let's begin. The first shackle is the illusion that paying bills equates to saving money. How many of us have heard since childhood the mantra that diligently paying installments on mortgages, land, or investment plans guarantees financial security? A sophisticated trap. It's as if paying exorbitant interest on something we don't always desire is the key to prosperity. This mindset reveals a terrible truth, a lack of control over your finances. The wealthy, on the other hand, understand the distinction between essential expenses, smart investments, and building dreams. They don't view bills as the sole method of saving, but as a mere detail in a larger picture of capital multiplication. They know that money, well managed, multiplies like seeds in fertile soil, not withers trapped in vicious cycles of debt. The second trap, professional complacency. The comfort zone, with its guaranteed salary, benefits, and illusion of stability, is a veil obscuring potential growth. Many cling to jobs they hate, justifying their stay with the promise of financial security. Others, bound by a passion for their work, settle for insufficient salaries. Stagnation is a silent poison that corrodes ambitions, preventing financial flourishing. Remember, I myself, as a public servant, enjoyed an excellent salary, stability, and benefits. However, I realized that the comfort zone, despite its apparent comfort, was a gilded cage. True wealth demands the courage to break free from the shackles of routine and seek new horizons, even if it means facing the unknown. Stability isn't found in inertia, but in the ability to reinvent oneself and generate new opportunities. The third snare is the temptation of ostentation. The urge to impress others with luxurious material possessions is a sign of insecurity and a financial trap. Every extravagant purchase, driven by the pursuit of social approval, is a blow to your wealth. Imagine the relentless chase for the latest smartphones, designer handbags, or luxury cars. It's an insatiable quest, a vicious cycle that empties your bank account. The truly wealthy invest their money to generate more money, not to flaunt their status. Ostentation is a sign of financial immaturity, a silent cry from someone seeking external validation. The fourth trap is a rigid routine, fixed schedules, repetitive tasks, a lack of flexibility. All this atrophies creativity and limits opportunities. Remaining trapped in the same routine, the same social circles, and the same conversations restricts access to new ideas and connections. True financial prosperity demands an agile mind, capable of adapting and innovating. Flexible schedules, the pursuit of new knowledge, and the ability to connect with people from different walks of life are essential ingredients in building a financial empire. Mental rigidity is an insurmountable obstacle for those who aspire to wealth. The fifth of these traps is digital intoxication. WhatsApp groups overflowing with negative news, fake news, unfunny jokes, or worse, pornography are silent thieves of time and energy. This constant exposure to negative content pollutes the mind, hindering the clarity of thought necessary to make intelligent financial decisions. The mind is a garden that needs to be cultivated with seeds of knowledge, creativity, and positivity. Digital garbage, on the other hand, is a poison that stunts growth and prevents the manifestation of the unlimited potential residing within each of us. Finally, the sixth trap is a spending, not investing mentality. Most focus on how to spend their salary, while the wealthy are concerned with how to make their money multiply. This isn't about accumulating vast fortunes, but cultivating an investment mindset. Even with small amounts, it's possible to begin this journey. The secret lies in discipline, organization, and the pursuit of knowledge. The habit of saving and investing, however modestly, is crucial for building a solid foundation for financial growth. Don't wait for the ideal moment to begin. Start now and build your future one brick at a time. Prosperity isn't a destination, but a journey. And to tread this path, you must free yourself from the shackles of a scarcity mentality and embrace a mindset of abundance. The key is in your hands. May you make the conscious choice to break free. Subscribe to the channel, The Formula for Success and Wealth. Comment below, "I will conquer this challenge." Imagine your financial future as a majestic ship poised to sail into the crystal-clear waters of prosperity. But before you can hoist the sails and catch the trade winds, you must shed the dead weight dragging you down, the barnacles clinging to your hull, hindering your triumphant voyage. These are the six anchors, the six shackles that bind most people to a life of financial struggle, shackles that the truly wealthy shed long ago. Prepare to break free and launch your own financial revolution. First, there's the illusion of obligation. Many believe they need looming bills, pressing debts to motivate saving. It's the old, "I need a debt to pay off to save money" fallacy. This is a devilish trap. Imagine a financial mousetrap where you pay exorbitant interest on an item you may not even want, all for a false sense of security. The wealthy, conversely, understand that money is a tool that multiplies, not a shackle binding them to a vicious cycle of payments. They master cash flow while you become a prisoner of your bills. Break this vicious cycle. Take control of your finances. Don't become a slave to debt. Second, the professional comfort zone, that deadly embrace suffocating your potential, is another anchor hindering your ascent. You might cling to the fixed salary, the benefits, the stability of a job you loathe or even love, but that doesn't offer growth. This comfort numbs your dreams, drowns your ambitions. The wealthy don't allow themselves the luxury of complacency. They see challenges where you see obstacles. They build opportunities where you find stagnation. Remember, stability doesn't guarantee wealth, boldness does. Break the chains of conformity and dive headfirst into new opportunities, even if it means facing the unknown. True wealth lies in daring, in reinventing yourself, in transcending the limits of your comfort zone. Ostentation, our third villain, is a black hole that devours your money. Buying luxury items simply to impress others is a flawed strategy, an act of subservience to the judgment of others. You trade financial freedom for the illusion of approval. While you go into debt-chasing status, the truly wealthy invest in their future, multiplying their capital instead of displaying it. That top-of-the-line phone, the latest designer handbag, the gleaming imported car, these are handcuffs binding you to an endless race, an insatiable desire for external validation. Break these shackles. Invest your money wisely in your own growth and future, not in the expectations of others. The rigid routine, the fourth obstacle, is a mental prison. Fixed schedules, the same daily path, the same monotonous routine. This atrophies your creativity, hinders the generation of new ideas, and limits your opportunities. The wealthy cultivate flexibility, explore new perspectives, connect with diverse people, and seek constant learning. Break the rigidity of your routine. Open yourself to new experiences and knowledge. Flexibility is the key to innovation, to adaptation, and consequently to prosperity. Fifth, the sea of digital distractions. WhatsApp groups overflowing with negative news, fake news, empty jokes, and even inappropriate content are silent enemies of your productivity and focus. This constant stream of negative information pollutes your mind, steals your time, and distances you from productive thoughts. The wealthy, on the other hand, are selective about the information they consume, opting for content that nourishes their minds, stimulates their creativity, and expands their knowledge. Cleanse your mind, distance yourself from distractions, and cultivate concentration. Prosperity lies in silence, in mental clarity, and in the ability to make strategic decisions. Finally, the mindset of spending versus the mindset of investing. The poor think about where to spend their money. The rich think about where to invest and multiply it. Start small, invest diligently, even with small amounts. Multiplication is a gradual process, but the key is to start now. Don't wait to have a large sum to invest. Learn to manage what you have and make it grow. Change starts in your mind. Wealth is not a matter of luck, but of choice. Choosing to invest, learning, choosing the less comfortable but much more profitable path is what separates you from prosperity. Choosing multiplication, not irresponsible spending. Wealth is the fruit of wisdom, discipline, and commitment to your financial future. Break these chains today and start building the prosperous future you've always dreamed of. Subscribe to the channel, The Formula for Success and Wealth, to continue learning more about how to achieve financial freedom. Comment below, "I will overcome this challenge." Subscribe to the channel, The Formula for Success and Wealth, and watch other recommended videos here on the channel. You deserve it. Wealth is not just a number in your bank account, it's a state of mind. Do you feel rich or do you just dream of wealth? These dreams are often shackled by mental traps. Ironically, traps that the wealthy abhor, but that the less well-off cling to like lifelines. Let's uncover 6 of these traps that keep you from thriving. 6 anchors that drag you into a sea of scarcity, hindering your journey toward abundance. I've personally drowned in these traps, believing them to be lifelines when in fact they were just rusty anchors holding me back from a past of limitations. Get ready to break free from these invisible chains and embark on the journey toward your true prosperity. First, the illusion of the bill as the only form of saving. How many times have you heard, or worse, repeated the phrase, "I can only save when I have a bill to pay"? This idea, so ingrained in our culture, is a financial prison disguised as a solution. You become a slave to exorbitant interest rates, paying for goods you often don't truly desire. Wealth isn't built on debt, but on intelligent strategies. The wealthy don't wait for a bill to save. They understand that money is a tool to generate more money. For them, saving is a conscious investment, a step toward the future, not a present burden. They understand the difference between paying a bill and making an investment. Second, professional complacency. That comfort zone, that soft, predictable chair that hugs you with the security of a fixed salary, guaranteed vacations and bonuses. Yes, that security, that stability, prevents you from soaring. You trade the possibility of enrichment for the comfort of a predictable routine. I've been there, in a stable job with all the benefits, but financial security didn't bring me the wealth I craved. It was a gilded cage preventing my growth. To prosper, you must dare, risk, spread your wings, and fly beyond the boundaries of the known. Complacency is a veil obscuring your potential, a veil that needs to be ripped away for your true capabilities to shine. Third, ostentation. The need to display your status through luxury goods, expensive brands. This craving for external validation is a bottomless pit that consumes your money. Buying the latest smartphone doesn't make you smarter. It just transforms you into a slave to the opinions of others. Truly wealthy individuals invest in assets that generate returns, not in depreciating products. What others think of you doesn't enrich you, it only distracts you from your true objective. Wealth isn't flaunted, it's built silently. Fourth, the rigid routine. That fixed work schedule, the monotony, the lack of flexibility, this routine limits you intellectually, emotionally, and of course financially. By clinging to an inflexible routine, you close yourself off to new opportunities, new learnings, new connections. Wealth demands innovation, creativity, and this is fueled by new experiences. Breaking the routine is opening yourself up to a universe of possibilities. Fifth, digital intoxication. WhatsApp groups filled with negative news, unfunny jokes, fake news, or worse, pornography. This overdose of useless information occupies your time and pollutes your mind. Instead of nourishing your mind with knowledge and inspiration, you fill it with digital junk, impairing your decision-making ability and perception of opportunities. Finally, the sixth and final trap, the mentality of spending instead of investing. The poor think about where to spend their money. The rich think about where to invest and multiply it. It's not about deprivation, it's about transforming your relationship with money. Investing, even in small amounts like $20, creates a crucial habit. Start small, but start. Managing a little well is the key to managing a lot. It's a gradual process, built with discipline and focus. Financial planning isn't just for those with a lot of money, it's for those who want to have it. Break free from the invisible traps holding you back. Replace fear with bold action. Swap scarcity for abundance. Transform reckless spending into strategic investing. Because wealth isn't just about money. It's a mindset, a daily choice, a mission. Your future isn't written yet, but you can start shaping it right now. Subscribe to the Formula for Success and Wealth to unlock powerful financial insights, real strategies, and a community that grows with you. Drop a comment below. I'm taking control of my financial future, and make it real by committing out loud. Don't just watch others build wealth. It's your turn.